Welcome to the Nonprofit Services Canvas, a quick and easy but comprehensive way to put your idea on paper. We're going to refer to the tool as a canvas because you'll be creating something new on a blank piece of paper, like an artist with a blank canvas. The Nonprofit Services Canvas is inspired by the Lean Canvas, which in turn was based on Alex Osterwalder's business model canvas. Maurya, who created the Lean Canvas, calls it a one-page business modeling that helps you capture your idea in 20 minutes instead of 20 weeks. Working with some of my clients, I've taken the Canvas idea and modified it for human service, nonprofits, and charities to use. It's got the simplicity of putting your idea on the back of a napkin with the rigor of thorough project planning. This is a new tool to help you create and submit a quick project proposal for a new service idea. Created initially with technology or online projects in mind, the Canvas can work for any human service idea, technology related or not. The goal is to sketch or snapshot the baseline of your current thinking. Perfection is not the goal. It's a tool you'd use with your team or managers to pitch an initial idea. Without spending too much time of your precious time with clients, you'll have a one-page, well-thought-out pitch for your idea that answers many questions your management and even funders would have. It can move things forward more quickly and gives you, a frontline worker, a good sense of the types of questions you should be asking and answering when you're creating a new idea for your organization. I hope you find it useful. This video will show you how to quickly and easily create your proposal canvas. The canvas is broken into a matrix of sections that will be explained as you go. You will be prompted to pause the video to complete a particular section. The idea here is to create your canvas in about 20 or 30 minutes. You're not looking to create a complete project proposal at this stage. You're taking the idea you have and developing it enough so that your manager or supervisor has a good sense of what you're proposing. It's also important that you provide a sense of what the service gap or issue is and how you're proposing to address it. It's essential that your idea be something that your clients need and support. While this canvas approach is quick, it is still rigorous and you'll need to think it through. We believe you'll find this process helpful to be able to more fully explain your solution and why it's needed. Make the title of your canvas the name of your idea or solution. What is the problem, gap, or issue? Outline the key service gap or issue you're trying to address with your clients. Ask yourself, what are your clients asking you to do for them? What problem are they coming to you to solve? If it's a program you already offer, what's stopping them from being able to access that service or program? People come to you to resolve a problem or to get something done. It is often something they may have already been trying to do but without success. If you can identify what they want done, you can better identify underlying problems and eventually define your solution for them. This ties nicely into the next section where you'll outline how your clients or you are trying to solve their problem today with existing resources. You can also use something called the 5 why analysis. You start with the gap or issue and then ask yourself, why is this a problem? Do this 5 times to continuously refine the list of problems until you have a final list of deeper and very specific problems that your service will address. Take the time now to insert the problem, gap, or issue you are trying to address. How is this gap or issue being addressed today? This is where you also want to outline your client's current reality and how they're trying to solve their problem. Even though you may be proposing a new service or changes to an existing service, you may already be providing this service in an ad hoc or informal way. If it's an idea you've been working on for some time or a client need you've been trying to meet, you're probably already working on ways to provide the service. Ask yourself questions like, what alternatives are you using to provide this service today? Or what existing solutions are out there that clients are using today? Take the time now to pause the video and outline here how you're currently trying to meet your client needs or how your clients are trying to get the help they need, including outside of your organization. Target group or clients. Before you start, you need to know who you're proposing to help. You have many different types of clients at your organization and likely in your project or program itself. Your proposal needs to be specific and target a specific group or groups of clients. Brainstorm the list of possible clients who need this service. Pause the video now and take the time to create this list. Who is your first key target group or client? Within your list of clients, who are your top priorities? These may be people who absolutely must be served by this project or program. They can also be early adopters who identified that they are ready and want this service. It can be a group that is already asking for a particular program, approach, or technology to be used. Take the time now to write down who your key or initial target group or client is. What is the solution? Once you've identified the gap or issue, you can start outlining the solution. For each gap and issue you've outlined, sketch out the services that will address those problems. Take the time now to list the top services you would need to include in order for this solution to address the gap or issue you've presented. How does this solution benefit the client? Ultimately, you provide service to help clients with specific needs and outcomes. How will your solution help the client reach their outcomes? What will they get from this new or improved service after they've experienced it? What positive change will they experience? What will the solution give the client that they don't already have? You can describe the benefit in any way that makes sense, such as how they will feel, how it will affect them. Think of this as your project outcome. It can include specific changes for your clients, including informational, behavioral, or attitudinal change. The change should refer back to the target clients you are focused on. Take the time now to outline how your solution benefits your client. How will you outreach or market? Given what you know about your clients, what's the best way to reach them? In many cases, you are already working with the clients you want to serve with this project or new technology. Your answer may simply be, "I'll tell them." You should still outline how you will tell them or reach them with information about the new idea. For those who don't already have a service relationship with you, how will you reach and inform the clients you want to target about this solution? Do you know how or where they access information? Do you know where to find them? Who can help you reach them? Do you need to use technology or other marketing approaches such as radio, TV, TTC ads, newsletters, social media? Do you need to do a little bit of research about them here? Take the time now to pause the video and outline how you will outreach or market your idea. How will you measure success? How will you define success for your client and program or idea? How will you measure that success? Success should be based on client outcomes, not just statistics such as intakes. At the same time, numbers matter, so you will want to include quantitative statistics or analytics that you can measure. Client outcomes should also include qualitative measures, which you might get through surveys, interviews, direct interactions with target groups or clients. Take the time now to outline how you will measure success for your idea. Why are you uniquely positioned to provide this solution? This is a typical question funders ask on a grant or funding application. It's always something you should think about when you're pitching a new idea internally. Your managers, supervisors, or executive director will need to be able to justify the resource costs to deliver this solution. Help them understand why your organization should invest resources in your solution. Ask yourself, why is this a solution that you can and should deliver? Why your organization? Why you? Take the time now to outline why you or your organization are uniquely positioned to provide this solution to the particular target clients you're trying to reach. What resources are needed to make this proposed solution possible? What will it cost? What resources are required? This can be human resources, information technology, specific funding, new space or facilities, and more. How will you pay for your solution? Is this a reallocation of resources, or is it new resources, for example, new funding streams that are needed? Do you know of a resource, a fund, or a grant that can be accessed to resource this solution? Frontline staff aren't typically asked to outline the costs of some of their ideas, but it's a useful exercise for you to engage in so that you can show your managers, supervisors, or executive director that you understand that there are real costs associated with your idea. Again, those may simply be a reallocation of human resources or time in your day, but there are still costs involved. Take the time now to outline what resources are needed to take your idea from idea to solution. What security, privacy, and confidentiality concerns do you need to address? If you're embarking on a technology-related project, the security, privacy, and confidentiality of your client's information is essential. It's essential even if you're not working on a technology idea. How will you protect your client information? How will you ensure that the interactions you have with them meet or exceed privacy and security expectations your organization already has? If you're moving into online services, how will you ensure that your own privacy, security, and confidentiality as a worker are protected? In an online 24/7, open by design world, your own privacy, security, and confidentiality is also something you should be thinking about. At the same time, you need to ensure that your client's privacy, security, and confidentiality is protected in the choices you make around technology. Pause the video and take the time to outline how you will protect your client and your own security, privacy, and confidentiality. You're done. At the end of this process, you should have a complete canvas. This is really a first step in the process. You may want to take some time to review and refine it, but you're ready to get some input from colleagues, possibly discuss the idea with some clients to help refine it, or move it up the organizational hierarchy to start a conversation with your manager or supervisor. You should expect with each level in your organization the idea moves to, more questions and refinements will likely be necessary. But you'll have given them something well thought through that should answer many of the questions your managers, supervisors, or executive director might ask. Well done, and good luck.